Yes, it's a brand new world of firsts. Today, with celebrating 10 months full-time as a gypsy nomad living in my car full-time, I am going to share with you my top 10 in conjunction with 10 months of brand new world of firsts and how I choose mind over matter in some of these things that are firsts. So let's get started. Hey guys, Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. Today we are going to, in Sit and Share Sunday, talk about a brand new world of firsts. Things that I have had to deal with or learn how to use or do that I never had to do in sticks and bricks. Brand new world of firsts and how I manage a mind over matter situation in most things in life. And I have 10 because I am celebrating 10 months full-time as a gypsy nomad living full-time in my Acura sedan that I fondly call Serenity sedan, okay? So I have notes, and with no further ado, number 1 is a collapsible potty. Oh my gosh. Before I got started, I could never imagine a world without plumbing and without flush toilets. Well, when you want to do something bad enough, there is always, where there's a will, there's a way, right? And I found this awesome potty. Never thought that I would be saying that. Link is in the description. Do yourself a favor and check it out. I love it. It's easy. When I'm stealth camping on BLM land or what have you, I put it inside my dressing room tent, and when I'm not using it, I collapse it out of sight, out of mind. Just love it. So that is number 1, a world of first. And remember, keep in mind, plumbing's only been around for about 200 years. So mind over matter. You take care of your business and you move on with your day. You don't focus on it. Number 2 is using a propane butane stove. Yeah, when I'm out in the BLM is different than when I'm in the city. I get to heat up soups and, I don't know, different canned goods and things that I like to eat. So I pull out my little propane butane stove, no microwave anymore. That was the thing that I definitely had to process, the mind over matter. Oh my gosh, how am I going to eat without lean cuisines? Well, you figure out a way and you do it and you enjoy it. And so I embrace what I'm doing. But the propane butane is definitely a first. And hey, lately I've even been pulling it out in a rest area to heat up my water in the morning, because I don't want to turn my car on and be running my car, so I pull out my little gas one and heat up my water, and away I go. All right, number 3 is sleeping in the driver's seat of my car all night, every night. Okay guys, I know there's so much controversy on this, and hopefully you'll watch my Trivia Tuesday, where I added a little bit of one of the questions somebody had asked me. When are you going to get an RV or a van, or that's what we think you should be in? I am totally comfortable in what I'm in, and I have slept just as good, if not better, in the driver's seat of my Acura. It's like an executive chair. I've explained that before, and I've done a full-blown video of sleeping in my car, and I love it. I curl up like in a ball in a nest and just enjoy the comfort of my Serenity sedan. So that's definitely not even a mind over matter. It's more comfortable. I sleep well in a reclining position. Number 4 is stealth camping in the city and the desert. Well, yeah, that's what part of this life is all about, is, the camping. And I put up my Reflectix at night, so I stay cozy. And sometimes when I'm in a rest area, I'll put up the 2 back windows and the back the total back window, and then later on I keep looking out left to right just for some views and to people watch and such, and see my view in the front, and then I cover up the rest. So hey, mind over matter. Instead of pulling drapes, I'm popping up reflectix into my windows, and they're covered with felt. So I've shown that before as well. Lots of videos on YouTube on how to make your car coverings as well. Number 5 is using solar to power my phone, my laptop, my battery bank, lights, iPad. Gosh, I am so happy to be living in an age of high tech. You know, it makes this lifestyle so much sweeter. I mean, my daughter threw out a question when I first, told her that I was going to be doing this. How would you have felt if your mother had decided to go live in her car? 43 years ago, no solar, no GPS, no Google Maps, no where's a rest area, where's a shower. You couldn't ask Google anything, or to research it at the library, and you wouldn't find the answer there anyways for some of these things. So life is sweet and beautiful living in a high-tech age. Who would have thunk that we'd be able to live off the grid with solar as our power? And so I'm feeling pretty cool. Yeah, it's mind over matter. I'm a cool grandma with her solar. All right, say number 4, number 5, number 6 is working an entire day in serenity. How do I do that when it's raining all day? Like, how do I just sit in my car? Well, gosh, I love being in my car. There was times when, I'd come home from places and I would sit in my car and I'd be doing paperwork before I even got in the house. Don't ask me why. I really don't know why. It's just, it's comfortable. And I have that steering wheel tray that I clip on. That's in the description, or I say description. Yeah, it's in the description. And so that makes things really fun and cozy, and I'll just watch the rain and work. But it's definitely it's definitely a brand new world of firsts for that. Number 7 is up close and personal, a pee container. Yeah, guys don't have to quite consider this the way women do, if you know what I'm talking about. But easy peasy, no fuss, no muss. I covered it with contact paper. People don't even know. And when you do something repetitively over and over, it just becomes natural. I mean, think about it. We all do it, right? So how you do it, it's your business, and I'm clean, and I'm sanitary, and life is good. So, my granddaughter from time to time will say things like, "No big deal, Grandma, no big deal." I mean, of course, I've not told her about the pee container, but I've heard her say, "No big deal," and I love it. Public showers. Before I went on the road, yeah, am I gonna miss showers? Sure, of course, at first, yeah, it's kind of weird. You've been showering all your life and now you're not showering on a regular basis, but now I'm used to it. The brand new world of first is no longer an obstacle or a deterrent to say, you know what, I gotta go back to sticks and bricks. I can't do this anymore because I can't shower. Are you kidding me? No. There's 10 things to outweigh in a positive manner what you don't have. You just have to find those things, and if you have to write them down, and if you have to read them over and over and over to get them into your soul and into your system and into your brain, then do it. But having no showers is no reason to not do this lifestyle, and it's no reason to leave this lifestyle. That's all I gotta say. I appreciate showers when I have them even more, and I love appreciating things like, take away chocolate from me for 30 days and then give me a big chocolate bar. Are you kidding? I'm gonna just savor that chocolate bar like it's the last one on earth. And same with showers. You start to just appreciate things more, and when your level of appreciation grows, then your gratitude grows and your world just gets bigger, and that's just the reward of having some hardships that really end up not being hardships at all. A lot of psychology in this, I love psychology though. Yeah, Linda's Psychology 101. Woo-hoo! All right, number 9 is coffee at McDonald's and working there for 8+ hours. could never have imagined it before I got started. When I was in the city, I was doing shows from September through December last year. First 4 months of being on the road, I was staying local within 200-mile radius. That's the backdrop. So I had to find places to go and spend all day. Well, 8 hours goes fast, and it would be the same as if I was living in sticks and bricks in my room, TV on in the background, you know, the lighting would be poor, whatever. Sometimes I wouldn't even, you know, I go into McDonald's. There's some beautiful McDonald's. They're like classy restaurants. Have you ever seen some of the interiors of McDonald's? It's an enjoyable experience for the day. Have my laptop, have some music in the background, have kids walking by laughing. You know, couples that come in remind me of my mom and dad when they used to go to McDonald's for their coffee. So it's been a lot of fun. Mind over matter. Number 10, finding parks or libraries near me. You know, I ask Google, parks, libraries near me, depending upon the day, depending upon what I have to do, what I'm in the mood for. I carry in my Jackery and I plug in and I'm good to go for the day. It's awesome. So that's it, guys. That's 10. That's the brand news for me in this lifestyle in 10 months. Oh yeah, I've got a bonus one. Finding a new place to sleep every night. Well, of course. You didn't have to do that in sticks and bricks. Here's my bed. I think I'll go to sleep at 7 o'clock, you know? Right, no. Here you're like living outdoors, you're living life, you're finding things to do. And then I've embraced new places. I have slept in some of the coolest, most secure, comfortable rest areas. Beautiful BM land on BLM, Parker, Arizona, Ehrenberg, Quartzside. Oh my gosh, thank you, Bob Wells, for opening up that whole new world for us. You know, all the BLM land and it's just beautiful. Arizona, yeah, no mice. There's mice there, I know, but I didn't get any mice there. So, yeah, back to Arizona I go. You know, I've also experienced $1 million views. Come on now, I've not lived in places where I open up the curtains. Well, in California I did, you know, no, it was houses across the street. Her view was in the back of the house. So I'm waking up and I'm seeing these beautiful views. And oh my gosh, the other morning I was at Mount Rainier and I woke up at 5:30 in the morning and I pulled my covering off my window. Lo and behold, the sunrise. Priceless. A whole new world of first. Yay! All right, so let's capture these, and then I'm just going to give you a little bit of, you know, mind over matter tips, and I'm be on my way, and you be on your way for today's Sunday sit and share. Using a collapsible potty, a propane butane stove is number 2. Sleeping in the driver's seat of a car all night. Stealth camping in the city and in the desert with reflectix. Using solar power, working an entire day in Serenity, a pee container, public showers instead of, you know, regular bathroom at home, coffee at McDonald's, yum! Finding parks or libraries near me, and the bonus, finding a new place to sleep every single night. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, guys, and then, you know, I made a little list here, like in sticks and bricks. It was a bed, it was a stove, it was a microwave, it was plumbing, it was electricity, and it was a storage unit, which was my fulfillment house. Okay, so as a nomad, I have a recliner, yay, instead of a bed. The gas one grill instead of a stove. No lean cuisine meals. Yeah, they're sodium too, you know, so no microwaves anymore. So I'm not getting any microwave buzz. Not anymore. Maybe a 7-Eleven, I think I've done once or twice. Easy peasy plumbing. I don't have to clean toilets. Woo! And then solar instead of flicking on a light. So I'm a cool grandma, and I'm a cool 61-year-old lady using solar, cutting edge. And then instead of like a storage unit, you know, that I would go back and forth to, the trunk of my car is my storage unit, right? So that's the same, and that's the difference in, you know, my new beginnings from then and now, 10 months later. and doing life mind over matter. I blog all these things, so if you want to join my blog, you know, that's why I've got some notes here with some of my random blogs if you want to read instead of listen. But you know, there's oftentimes I'll wake in the morning to the songs in my head. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't know if that's because my children watched it every day for years. Babysitter, thank you, Mr. Rogers. You were a good babysitter. You were the best. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and no, I can't carry a tune. We know that. Love that song. It just starts my day off right. And you know, however we want to think positive, we want to think negative, we get to choose. You know, and I don't even understand, you know, this is going to be a bunny trail, but people who put negative comments in, like, are you serious? That is your life? That is your legacy? To put other people down and to find something negative in what they're saying instead of maybe to ask them questions and get to know the person, find out where they're coming from instead of just making a judgment. For the life of me, I just don't understand it. Why someone would give you their precious time. Time is all we have, and it's the most precious thing. Why they would give us their precious time and their energy and typing to write negative comments. Well, thank you for your time. You just wasted your time on me. You gave me your time for something negative. It makes no sense to me. So, you know, most of our encounters in life, good or bad or indifferent, are going to be affected by our thoughts. I have no time for naysayers. I have no time for people who will be like, oh my gosh, a pea container, that's the most horrible, horrific thing ever. Really? Pioneer women, beautiful people who don't have indoor plumbing. You want to take the time to say that? Go do something positive. We need smiles and joy and love in this world. We really, really do. Oh, you know, my positive affirmations and inspiration help me out. I walk the talk. I've always been that, put a saying in front of me, and my kids, even my son remembers me having sayings all over the place. I'm a sayings junkie. What can I say? But it helps the mind over matter for all of life situations. I choose joy in the journey, you know, mind over matter, right? That's how people get through tough times in life. And I've not had the tough times to get through that some people have. And I'm sorry for those of you who have. Really, I am. I have a one that has on here, I have an eye collection that says, today I'm excited about everything. It's true. I can be excited about these pine cones that I'm looking at in the background here. I can be excited about hearing a little child laughing and giggling, going down a slide. I'm excited about everything. You know, it's definitely challenging to get, I didn't mention like my getting dressed. If it's raining and I'm not motivated to get outside, you know, putting my jeans on, I tell people I'm not Gumby like back in the day. You know, I have to go to a public facility or, you know, standing up in my dressing room, but I do it. I don't think about it for very long. It's just like more like, okay, just do it, Linda. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Just be done with it. And then you don't focus on it the rest of the day. You know, in emergencies and things, I'm covered with my toiletries. Lifestyle as a nomad is just super rewarding, living off the grid. It's just, there's so many bonuses for the few minor inconveniences, right? It's amazing. Waking up with $1 million views, and I don't know. I'm just going to leave you with something that I wrote. The reality of our life is truly how we choose to perceive it. It's my hope that your life experiences in this moment are meaningful and fulfilling. And ask yourself, is it more conducive to spin your life with positive threads or negative ones? And we all have been given the ability to make choices about how we perceive our circumstances. Mind over matter. Today, I choose joy. Will you join me? Thanks, guys, for listening and for watching and being such an awesome support in my life. You're a great bunch of followers and friends, and I just can't wait to meet some or all of you on this journey. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe and click the bell. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey, if you choose.